Good afternoon, everyone. Doing another hiker interview with someone that came off the trail here, has been working for me about a week and a half or so. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
I have no name.
You have no name. So who do you work for?
I work for no man.
Probably hard finding a job then, ain't it?
Yeah, sure is.
Okay, so you are Loose Strap.
Yes, sir.
How did you get that name, Loose Strap?
Well, when I left Springer Mountain, I had everything, microwave, kitchen sink, shower, everything. I weighed about 72 pounds when I left Springer Mountain. Went to pick up my pack and went to grab the other strap. And I spun around in a circle like a dog chasing his tail. So somebody pinned me with the name Loose Strap.
Loose Strap, and it stuck.
It stuck.
Okay, sounds good. Now, you've been working for me, doing some downtime and working to make a little bit of money, right?
Yes, sir.
So how long you been working for me?
Oh, about 3 years now, ain't it?
3 years. No, it's been about a week and a half or something like that. So you doing some downtime here, and you plan to go ahead and finish up at Mount Katahdin in Maine, do you not, this year?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try.
Okay, so you're going to be there by
Next week.
next week?
Yeah.
You're going to be there. You're a fast hiker.
I am.
Okay, gotcha. Well, maybe you can get with that girl, Karma. You know, she's got a Learjet parked down in Roanoke.
Cool.
Yeah. So that'd be a good thing. Anyway, we won't tell your girlfriend about that, okay? Please don't, right? She'll kill you.
Now you're trying to get me in trouble.
No, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. She needs to realize that it's all in good fun, okay?
Oh, I know.
Okay. Now, interesting experiences.
Interesting experiences. I've had quite a few that, I mean, it's kind of like normal life on the trail, you know. I've had chipmunks pile nuts up in front of my tent. I've had trail magic in the middle of nowhere where you wouldn't expect it, you know, especially when you're having a bad day, and you know that's a real morale boost. You know, it's really a blessing. I think that's how America should be. You know, the way people conduct themselves, most people conduct themselves on this trail, and the community that surrounds it.
Well, we got a fan going here, so hopefully everybody can hear what's going on over this fan. So
That's my fan club.
what I'm going to do is cut this thing off. Okay, so I got it cut off. So now hopefully everybody can hear us just a little bit better. So you lost some weight on trail, did you not?
Yeah, I've lost about 20 pounds so far, 25 pounds.
That's probably, a lot of that is probably due to the fact that you've been packing really heavy.
Yeah, and the fact that that damn turkey keeps outrunning me.
A turkey keeps outrunning you. Okay, you're trying to catch him for dinner, huh?
Yeah, I've actually tried to catch quite a few of them, and they, you know, usually get smart and fly away.
Turkeys are hard to catch, and generally they're in flocks. So some of them's always got their heads up while the others have got their heads down. You know, I mean, it's hard to catch a turkey.
I've been thinking about chasing down a deer, ripping off his antler, and killing him with his own antler, but you know.
You can do that. You can do that. Anyway, so anything else? Any advice for like through hikers or anything?
Like I said before, just you know, pay attention to your body and you know, live in the moment. I mean, keep your head up. Don't keep your head down all the time. Look up every now and then. See the beauty around you, and every opportunity that you get. You know, you may not get the opportunity to do this trail again, and every opportunity you get, go see something you've never seen and do something you've never done. Because there's a lot of beauty out there, and there's a million interesting places and a lot of history along this trail.
Yeah. So you have you seen any bears?
I have seen one.
Seen one bear.
That was when I first started the Smokies. The bears, I guess, were just waking up, and it chose to head down to the low country where I chose to stay out of the weather, you know. that was the only bear I've seen. I believe I've heard a couple of them, but who knows?
Yep. What about wild boar? Did you see any of those in the store?
I did see one wild pig, and it just darted off the trail and headed up in the bushes. I've seen a rattlesnake. I've seen probably 20, 25 copperheads. Seen one water moccasin, a whole bunch of black snakes.
Where'd you see the copperheads at? Were they laying in the trail?
I've seen the copperheads along the trail and off in the woods. I've seen a lot of babies and a couple of big adults, but most of them have been babies, in the 6 to 12 inch range.
Have you been looking for them?
Yes, I have.
You've been keep an eye out for them.
Oh yeah, I always do.
Okay, I understand. Heard a story one time about this girl that was going to go hunt some mushroom with these couple of guys, and she was deathly afraid of snakes. So she had a walking stick with her, and she was constantly moving it around, checking for snakes and all that other stuff. It turns out that she didn't see any snakes, but she never found any mushrooms either.
Well, you got to be careful around the pines and stuff like that with copperheads, because they get up in that bark, climbing the tree, and you lean right up against that tree, not even see them.
I know. I saw a picture on Facebook where there was a tree, and there was like 6 copperheads in the bark of the tree.
Yeah, they do that.
And they were camouflaged. You really had to look to see them.
And folks, if you've never seen a baby copperhead, it's a dark colored snake with a reddish brown head when they're babies. The head is distinctly a different color from the body, and it's not a bright, it's a very dull dark color, but that's how you can tell a baby copperhead.
It's a reddish brown.
Yeah.
Kind of like a copper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And when they get adult, they get a goldish copper
Gold.
color
Yeah.
to them, and they got beautiful yellow eyes. It really is a beautiful snake.
Yeah, but they got also they're kind of checkered like a rattlesnake too.
Yeah,
I mean,
they do.
They're checkered, but they got that golden copper color to
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. So we've been doing here work for pay and stay, and have you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed my time here.
I've been working the crap out of you, haven't I?
Yeah, I'm still bleeding from those whip marks. But,
Well, I you must admit that I have been out there working with you every day, right?
Yes, sir. You have been holding your own. I give you
Yes, yes. Okay, well, good. Anyway, it's been a pleasure having you work for me, and I really enjoy it. Like I've said before, I like to work through hikers because anybody that can hike 20, 30 miles a day with 30, 40, 50 pounds on their back, they can pick up a shovel and do a little something,
Yeah, well, I'm at 65 without water.
Yeah, yeah. So 65 pounds, that's a lot. That's definitely not what they call slack packing, or it's definitely not going, what do they call it, when you, real light, ultralight.
Ultralight.
Yeah, that's definitely not ultralight.
It's pretty bad when you gotta reinforce your pack with steel bar stock.
Yeah, well, you need, like I told you, you need to get you one of them old timey packs that, with a metal frame, aluminum frame, whatever. That, they're pack horses. These modern day packs, I don't think they're designed for more than 30 or 40 pounds.
Oh, mine's rated for 60. It just can't hold it.
Oh, ready for 60, you just can't hold it. Well, as you're moving along the trail and the pack is moving back and forward and all that other bunch of stuff, puts a lot of stress on them. So I can understand. Most backpackers only carry like 30, 40, maybe 50 pounds.
Yeah.
So 60, 70 pounds is a lot for one of these new modern day packs made out of plastic with no steel or aluminum heavy duty support in them.
Well, the funny thing about that is right before I get to town, my pack is always about 10, 15 pounds lighter.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
You don't think it has anything to do with you eating up all the food?
That might have something to do with it.
Yeah,
It
probably
might be on
does.
something there.
Probably does. Okay. So listen, have you weighed yourself since you stopped and been working for me and all that other stuff?
I did weigh myself when I first got here,
Yeah.
and I weighed my pack, and that's how I know it was at 60 pounds.
Okay.
When I weighed it, and that was without water, and then I put a couple extra things in there. So
You think you might have put on a pound or two since you got off the trail?
not as hard as you worked me.
That's true. We work pretty hard. We work pretty darn hard. That's a fact. But anyway, it's nice, honest, hard work.
Not a thing in the world with honest work.
Yep, not a thing in the world wrong with honest, hard work. So, let's see where we're at here. We are at 10 minutes and 37 seconds. So, I like to cut these things off about 15 minutes. Plus, we're supposed to pick up this fella and get up to Parisburg here in a few minutes. So, we can talk here a couple more minutes or so. Anything else? You want to say hi to your girlfriend there?
Hi, girlfriend. Hi, pond skipper.
Yep. Okay. So he's okay. I'm gonna get him out of here in a few days and get him on up the trail. So he should be home probably maybe before Christmas.
I should be home probably the second Tuesday of the first week in February.
Second Tuesday, the first week in February. Now that's quite a ways down the pike. You know that?
I'm a long ways away.
Oh, you're a long ways away.
Yeah.
So what you got to do? Hike up to Springer and then go back toward where you're from, Florida?
Yeah, somewhere around that area. Well, I mean, I'm just thinking, it's I still have a long ways to go to Katahdin, so.
Yeah, that's true. You do, and then you got to get back to Florida. Yep. There are people that through hike and they turn right around and hike the other direction, and then when they get to the other end, they turn right around and hike the other direction.
Well, I mean, that usually depends on how that last phone call goes.
That's true. That's true, but I mean, person can do that. Person can live on the trail, just hike and get to one end and turn around and go back toward the other end.
I love it out here, honestly, dude.
Yeah, I love being out in the woods.
This is as free as you can be in this country. This is the way America's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I believe the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and I truly believe that a lot of that is real life out here, and it's just not the way it is in town. I mean, you get to town. I'd like everybody. Here's a challenge for everybody: go in your neighborhood, in your subdivision, and set up a booth and provide trail magic for the people around there, and see what kind of reaction you get.
That's true.
A lot of you will probably get fines from the county or not having a permit.
It's just not done. It's just not done. But out on the trail, people help each other, and you got all sorts of trail magic going on and so forth. So I mean, it's a good thing. Well, anyway, thank you very much for the interview, and we certainly appreciate all the hard work that you've done for us, and hopefully you'll get on down the trail here after I get finished with you. But I got a few more days work for you to do. And
Peace, happy trails, nothing but love, guys.
catch you later. You guys have a good one, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would. And when I post any more hiker videos, they'll show up and you can take a look at them. Thanks a lot, and you folks have a nice day.
Yo ho.